Hey guys, and welcome to the Working Money channel. So check it out, guys. Looks like XRP price still remaining, fairly stagnant. It is up by a cent, down by a cent. This is what we have been seeing over the last little while. So XRP price has just been kind of trading in this channel here. Meanwhile, other altcoins, certain altcoins have been pumping, but as you guys can see here, the market cap is sitting at about $1.64 trillion. We're actually seeing a decrease in 24-hour volume. Bitcoin dominance is down by a little bit. It was in the 40s. I think it was like 49.7 yesterday. Now it's back at 50 on the nose. You can see greed, guys, is now back in the 60s. So people are taking profits. You can see over the last 24 hours, we are now witnessing what is a red market by and large. Not too many coins are up. Well, Toncoin's up by 5.6. But by and large, we are seeing red, a sea of red. And guys, this is because the King Crypto has also made a bit of a downturn. This is not looking good for the King Crypto. However, this is looking good for the Patreon portfolio, the $10,000 plus portfolio. I've got money on the sidelines waiting for another dip down, looking to buy in to some final positions. Bitcoin is making lower lows, lower highs. And really what we have to do is we have to break beyond this level here. And some were asking me, well, why are you so negative on Bitcoin? Why are you wishing for the market to go down? Guys, I'm not wishing for anything. I'm just looking at the trends here. I've been studying charts for over 12 years, and I'm just saying this is my best guess of what is going to happen next. I could be completely wrong, by the way. This is why I do not offer financial advice. This is just my opinion. But as we're seeing it here, guys, Bitcoin has had a hard time getting up above this top level here. We have been seeing these lower lows come in, and now we just have to broach this level here. Again, it's going to be a blessing for those who have cash on the side. I'm looking at one last ditch effort here to get into some positions. So if you guys aren't following, you can follow me for only $5 a month at patreon.com/workingmoneychannel. And there I will reveal all my trades, give you guys what positions I'm in, give you guys the specifics on which coins I'm in. The $10,000 plus portfolio, completely transparent, so you guys can see how much I'm invested in which coins. We're going to be talking about trading targets, so one last ditch effort maybe to buy in, and even that might take some time. Again, guys, greed 68, it's all going in the right direction for a turnaround. Now, you can't make this stuff up. This all coming at a time when we are getting this in the mainstream media. Bill Morgan here posting this. No way. This can't be true. Prosecutors say they will not pursue a second Sam Bankman-Fried trial. So apparently there were still some charges on the table, but prosecutors have decided not to pursue the second trial against disgraced FTX founder Sam Bankman-Fried. In a note to Judge Lewis Kaplan on Friday, the U.S. government explained that the decision to forego a second set of proceedings has to do so with the fact that much of the evidence that would have been presented in the second trial had already been submitted to the court during Sam Bankman-Fried's first criminal trial in November. Following a month's worth of testimony from nearly 20 witnesses, a jury found the former FTX chief executive guilty of all 7 criminal counts against him following a few hours of deliberation. Prosecutors added that the court could consider the hundreds of exhibits already entered into evidence during these proceedings when he is sentenced next year. So they're already taking into account I guess all the evidence that has already been used against him. So no need, I guess, for a second trial, at least according to the court system. If you guys don't remember, he had pleaded not guilty to the charges, which were all tied to the collapse of FTX and its sister hedge fund Alameda Research late last year. The second trial, which had been slated to start in March, addressed an additional set of criminal counts, including conspiracy to bribe foreign officials, conspiracy to commit bank fraud, conspiracy to operate an unlicensed money transmitting business, and substantive securities frauds and commodities frauds. Damian Williams, the U.S. attorney for the Southern District of New York, wrote in a letter to the court that the second trial would not affect the U.S. sentencing guidelines range for the defendant. So they're saying, even if he did have a second trial, it really wouldn't make a difference. The sentencing date is March the 28th at 9:30 a.m. The FTX founder faces more than 100 years in prison. So that is the maximum sentence. He probably will not get that. Nevertheless, an interesting update here. Jeremy Hogan saying this: all remaining charges against SBF will not be pursued to trial. These include charges related to one of the below: SBF's abuse of love, FTX's high fees, or his illicit payment to politicians. Guess which one It is. John Deaton here posting this. Ask yourself, why is this case being dropped in an election year? So the lawyer's coming out now, giving us their 2 cents, and the way the media is massaging this, the way the court system is even framing this. During the fraud trial, Caroline Ellison testified that SBF gave the Biden administration $10 million, and the reason he told her was to buy access. So guys, it's becoming very clear. He got 2 personal meetings with Gary Gensler and several others with the SEC staff. He got to speak to these senators here, Rostin Benham and Maxine Waters, and others on the FSC. Who did he get to meet on the Senate Banking Committee? Elizabeth Warren and Senator Sherrod Brown. Did you also have meetings? What a joke the DOJ has become. So, people chiming in here, obviously not very happy about this, including Stephanie Starr, Neptune XRP. I mean, the XRP community obviously coming out in droves, not necessarily fans of SBF. Anyway, wanted to thank John Deaton and Jeremy Hogan for posting those. Cypress Domenencourt here also mentioning this about the FTX story. So right before FTX collapsed, Sam Bankman-Fried somehow fooled the BIS, sat on its panel labeled Foundational Technology for a New Financial System. Are you guys believing this? He's being facetious, by the way. You mean to tell me you really believe this man fooled the bank for central banks? This man was implanted into the system? Let's get real, guys. So here's the panel discussion, and here's just the ad for that, or rather the promotional material. Sam Bankman-Fried, at that time, Chief Executive Officer of FTX, sitting on a panel with Jeremy Allaire and Michael Shodloff. Yeah, right. And again, that was back in March, I believe March of 2022. So before he did get arrested for the fraud. Things that make you go, these guys, you got to get high-level access to be sitting on the board talking about, a new financial system, this whole, reconfiguration of what's going on. Not anybody can get to sit on one of these panels. So it really does make you wonder. Anyway, wanted to thank Cypress Domenencourt there for posting that. Now, in other news, we've got this amazing. What a big difference only 3 weeks can make. Guys, December 6, 2023, Jamie Dimon came out and said that he's always been deeply opposed to crypto and Bitcoin, etc. If I was the government, I'd close it down. By January the 29th, BlackRock names JP Morgan as an authorized participant for its spot Bitcoin ETF. No, you cannot make this stuff up. Ian Binns posting this, okay? This is just from yesterday. In a surprising turn of events, JP Morgan Chase, led by CEO Jamie Dimon, has found itself entangled in the crypto world, raising eyebrows and sparking heated discussions. Meanwhile, Jamie Dimon, a vocal critic of cryptocurrencies, especially Bitcoin, now faces scrutiny as his bank is named an authorized participant in BlackRock's Bitcoin spot ETF. Things that make you go, Notably, this revelation has triggered strong reactions from the crypto community, with notable figures like pro-XRP lawyer John Deaton. The crypto landscape witnessed a seismic shift as renowned lawyer John E. Deaton took to the X platform, lambasting both Jamie Dimon and Senator Elizabeth Warren. Deaton highlighted the irony of JP Morgan's involvement with Bitcoin, giving Dimon's past condemnations, accusing the bank of catering to criminals. Notably, this development is particularly significant as BlackRock, a financial juggernaut, disclosed JP Morgan as one of their APs in its updated S1 filing with the SEC for a spot Bitcoin ETF. No, you cannot make this stuff up. People here are catching on too. I mean, it's not getting past us. It's rat poison, so sign me up. This one, courtesy of DJ Peter Vass here. BlackRock names JP Morgan in Bitcoin ETF amendment, despite Jamie Dimon's criticism of cryptocurrency. So another article here just kind of highlighting the fact that, well, wait a minute. When he said this, and I mean, this wasn't even 1, 2, 3 years ago. This was just back 3 weeks ago. How can you flip-flop? Do you really think our memories are that short, Jamie Dimon? Do you really think you can get away with tricking us? I mean, it's getting to a point now where, do as they do, not as they say. And, this narrative heating up to fool us into buying Bitcoin at its high. I do see this coming down. I think that that's a pretty solid prediction. Again, not financial advice, but, I'm ready. One last ditch effort to purchase some coins, maybe cost average into some other cryptocurrencies that I'm still eyeing on the sides. And you can find all that at patreon.com/workingmoneychannel. When they come out with the ads too, I mean, this is definitely a sign. This one courtesy of the ISO GOAT. Van Eck has now come out with their latest commercial for a Bitcoin spot ETF. They have unveiled a new interesting Bitcoin commercial, stirring excitement and speculation within the Bitcoin community. The release comes amidst mounting anticipation surrounding the possible approval of a spot Bitcoin ETF. And here's the commercial down here, guys. Watch this. Kind of funny, I got to admit, even the 2-7 down here considered the worst hand in poker. Anyway, that is the spot Bitcoin ETF commercial from Van Eck, and I don't know who they're trying to cater to. I guess, basically suggesting that, you don't even have to be smart. You are going to make money, guys. This is the exact kind of recipe for markets to fall. I mean, once you get the masses tricked into thinking, oh yeah, if I buy here at the high, I'm going to continue to see my investment go up. Anyway, I guess we will have to wait and see. Perry-Ann Boring was making the rounds on Fox Business. Have you guys signed the petition yet? I'm so happy. This is making it on the mainstream news. We need more people supporting crypto in the US. Watch this.
What's in store for Bitcoin in 2024? Big question we're all asking. So I want to bring in an expert on the space. Perry-Ann Boring is the founder and CEO of the Chamber of Digital Commerce. Perry-Ann, great to talk to you today. So I want to start with that Senator Warren-backed bill. It is the Digital Asset Anti-Money Laundering Act. It has bipartisan support. It would crack down on the space by introducing a number of restrictions that traditional banks are used to, like know your customer laws. There's been a lot of pushback that this would destroy the industry in the U.S. So first, I want to get your take. What could this mean for crypto?
Yeah, hey, Kelly, it's great to be here. Senator Elizabeth Warren has misled the American people as well as the U.S. Congress on multiple fronts. First, she's misled us to believe that crypto has an AML problem. It does not have an AML problem. The vast majority of illicit finance goes through the traditional financial system and legacy banking infrastructure. It's not happening in the cryptocurrency space. And the reason being is because every single crypto transaction is logged on a public ledger called the blockchain, and law enforcement has greater tools to track and trace on a blockchain than they do on legacy infrastructure. So that's misleading claim number one from Senator Warren. Number two is about her bill. This bill was introduced under the guise of anti-money laundering to fix these non-existent compliance gaps for crypto. She has misled the U.S. Senate, and now 20% of the U.S. Senate is sponsoring this bill that they think is going to address a compliance issue. But if you read the legislation, you'll quickly understand that the requirements are technically impossible to implement in a blockchain-based environment, making it illegal for U.S. persons to use this technology, which effectively bans it for U.S. persons. This would be absolutely detrimental to our space. The false and misleading statements that have been perpetuated by a sitting member of the U.S. Senate, Elizabeth Warren, must be taken seriously, and the Senate Ethics Committee should launch a full investigation on this as well.
So there you have Perry-Ann Boring giving the highlighted points, mentioning Elizabeth Warren. And guys, here's the petition. I will link this in the description of the video. We're only at 10,384 signatures. The next goal, at least 15,000. So again, you can sign it here, especially if you are an American citizen or a resident of the USA. Another update from Medico, guys. HSBC will be discussing tokenized securities with Metaco and Ripple on January the 11th, 2024. All securities will become tokenized, including the coming crypto ETFs, and will trade across the world just like crypto does today. So here's just the announcement here. Metaco talks. I keep wanting to say Medico, the institutional value chain of tokenized securities. And of course, they are collaborating with HSBC. And the live talk will be happening on the 11th of January, 2024. This special episode, we are joined with Rajiv Tumala, head of digital and data in Asia and the MENA region at HSBC Securities Services. So I don't know if this is open to the public or not. I will link this in the description of the video for you if you guys are interested. I also noticed this news, guys, coming from BITRUE with regards to XRP security. This is the exchange that I'm using exclusively for my Patreon, at least as of now. And if you are interested and BITRUE isn't available to you, I mean, there are other avenues available. Well, this is what's happening with regards to BITRUE. They have come out raising the XRP safety bar, guys, and here's how. According to the platform, they are now offering an insurance wallet, and it's a multi-sig one that currently holds as many as 25 million XRP tokens. At the current market valuation, they give you what the current market valuation is. The essence, though, of this multi-signature wallet is to act as an extra safeguard against any from the mishap that might befall the trading platform. So a bit of an insurance policy if you guys decide to trade on BITRUE. I do have an affiliate link, by the way, in the description of the video. You can use it if you want. You don't have to use it. But per flip the chain, guys, the wallet holds more XRP than the trading platform even has in its hot wallet at any given time, should the user's funds be exploited under defined circumstances. The move to enhance holdings accountability came after the implosion of the Sam Bankman-Fried-led FTX derivative exchange in November of last year. So that really has sparked, some reactions from these small to mid-size exchanges. It is worth noting that the BITRUE insurance wallet update is a positive one for the broader XRP ecosystem, as the digital currency needs all the bullish fundamentals it can secure after the tumultuous 2023 that saw the coin battle identity issues based on the lawsuit between the SEC and the United States. Here's Flip the Chain with some more information about that, guys. BITRUE Insurance Fund. So here it is here. You guys can see that over 25 million XRP tokens in the fund. So if you have XRP custodied on the BITRUE exchange, and I mean, let's say the exchange does get hacked, you are covered with this, with this insurance policy here. Flip the Chain giving us some more info. The wallet also holds 198,000 Corium and 182 solo tokens, 182,000 solo tokens. These wallets contain within the amount of digital assets that exceed the value of the coins. BITRUE Insurance Wallet, you guys can see it here with the xrpscan.com link, and so details with the Corium and solo tokens as well. I will link all this in the description, though, for you guys. Maybe a good option for XRP traders who are now trading on BITRUE. I have also noticed this, guys, courtesy of Mr. Man on Twitter. Is it me or maybe just a coincidence that the UK sterling is projected to roll out in 2027? Why is 2027 such an important date? Well, this is also what's happening along with the US stablecoin, and then Ripple's escrowed XRP will be released as well. So here's the thing. I thought Ripple's escrowed XRP was set to be finished. The escrow was set to be done by 2026. Now, this is an old archived website that used to have, it's called xrparcade.com. It used to have a whole bunch of information with regards to XRP facts and figures. And if you scroll down here, I'm just looking it up on the Wayback Machine because it's offline now. But if you scroll back here, this is from back earlier this year, you guys can see all the listed escrow releases are listed here, and it goes right until 2026, April 1st, 2026. But then we recently got news. Ripple gives specific timeline to end their XRP selling from escrow. Now, I don't know how accurate this is, but down here, guys, it says it's public knowledge that the escrow releases 1 billion XRP per month, as you know. For instance, the Crypto Basic has uncovered that Ripple has sold 892 million XRP throughout July, August, and September. But taking into account their XRP balance, Ripple has estimated that the approximately 4 billion escrowed tokens, XRP tokens, will be released in the next 42 months. This timeline suggests a date in early 2027. So don't know if this is accurate. If somebody does have some more information, you can tag me on Twitter. Please do put it down in the comments section as well. But think about that, guys. 2027, as per what this article indicates here, most of Ripple's XRP holdings are locked into escrow in 2027, with a portion still being released each month. And so we also have this. The United States is also considering the development of a digital dollar or central bank digital currency, CBDC, but there's no definitive timeline for this release. As for the digital euro, the earliest possible issuance is projected to be in 2027. So another broad timeline here, 2027, according to Jürgen Schaff, an advisor at the European Central Bank, or the ECB. And then we have this, guys, the Digital Euro Project, for our European counterparts who are also keen to use a digital euro to buy a cup of coffee or pay for your taxes. There is also a similarly bullish timeline in place at the BAF Europe Bank to Bank Forum in London. Jürgen Schaff, the same guy here, advisor to the European Central Bank, the ECB, said the date for a possible issuance of a digital euro is 2027. So is it a coincidence that we are seeing all these timelines kind of coincide? I mean, we still have a bull run before then. Are you guys excited for the prospects of making tons of gains in this bull run? I know I am, and diversification is my strategy this time around. For more information, you can follow me, patreon.com/workingmoneychannel. It is only $5 a month, but that's just my opinion. I want to hear what you guys think. Please subscribe to the channel if you haven't already. Like the video if you like the content I'm providing. I always love hearing your comments. See you in the next one, guys.